Good day, everyone. I am Olaniwaju Oluwatosin. Welcome to another enlightening session of English language at Restart Tutorials, where you are built to be the best. The last time we had this class, I introduced you guys to verbs. The last time we mentioned how verbs are action words or doing words, and I introduced you to the forms of verbs, laying emphasis on two types, which are lexical and auxiliary verbs. And we were supposed to move on to the third item, but there was no time, so we'll be starting from there today. So today I'll be showing you how to use these verbs in sentences. That is, how to use lexical, and auxiliary verbs in sentences. What are the rules that govern their usage? I remember saying that verbs are the most important part of every sentence. That is, your verb is the defining factor of your sentence. Therefore, it is also important that you use it appropriately. If you use a singular verb where you're supposed to use a plural verb, there will be blunder. And if you do otherwise, and vice versa, if you put a plural verb instead of it, there'll be problem. So how do we use these verbs in sentences? Let us start with lexical verbs. Now, in English language, your lexical verb in terms of number can either be plural or singular. Basic. Lexical verb can either be singular or plural. So how do you differentiate a lexical verb from a plural lexical verb from a singular lexical verb? Simple. The suffix s. Now, when we were taught nouns, they told us that anything that carries s is plural. That's good, but that's for now. When you come to verb island or the country of verbs, in the country of verbs, anyone that has s is singular, and the one that does not have s is plural. What did I say? Let me repeat myself. A little bit of recap. In noun kingdom, in the kingdom of nouns, the one that has s is plural. The one that does not have s is singular. But in the kingdom of verb, in verb republic, the one that has s is singular, and the one that does not have s is plural. Let me give you an example. We have sing. S-I-N-G, sing. So when you add s to sing, it becomes sings. Now, what is sing? Sing is an action. Is the action when you are doing sing is an action. So sing plus s, that sings, and the other counterpart is sing. Of these two, sings is singular, sing is plural. So how do we use them in sentences? When you have a plural noun, if your noun is plural, for instance, they means more than one person. So they cannot sing. You cannot say they sings. That would be an error. You say they sing because they is plural. It must carry a plural verb. And don't forget, never forget that. A plural verb cannot carry s. Any verb form that does not have s is singular, is plural. The one that does not have s is singular. Sorry, is plural, sorry. So they sing. They sing beautifully. Beautifully. And this will be grammatically correct because your verb form is plural. Now when we move to singular, sings. It will be he sings. He sings beautifully, or he sings melodiously. Fill in the gap. He sings. Now you can't swap it. You can't have they sings and he sings. It will be wrong. You can't have they sings. Why? Because they is a plural noun, and the rule of concord says a singular noun must carry a singular verb. A plural noun must carry a plural verb. So this is a plural noun. It must have a plural verb. Therefore, it will be they sing. This is a singular noun, so it must carry a singular verb, sings. You will notice I'm calling pronouns nouns. Yeah. Functionally, when you are dealing with their functions, pronouns are nouns because a pronoun is a word that represents a noun. So a pronoun is still a noun. You can say Tolu. Tolu is the person. Tolu sings. But if there were two, say Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill, it will be sing. So Jack and Jill sing, but Tolu sings. So that is that with lexical verbs. I hope you understand. Now let's move to auxiliary verbs. Now in dealing with auxiliary verbs, you must first understand the several types of auxiliary verb we have. In English language, we have about 9 auxiliary verbs. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so that you'll be notified when we have new contents. And brace up for next week because next week class will be even better. Thank you very much for having me. Thank you. Bye.